back with another video. Today's video is about disk management. So you guys may have a problem in partitioning or deleting or extending your hard drive or hard disk on Windows. So if you are in search of this thing, you are in the right place. So stay tuned until the end of the video and I will show you how you can create, delete, extend your hard drives. So to start the disk partitioning or the hard drive management, first what we will do is opening the file explorer or your PC option on your computer. So you can open by clicking here the file explorer on your taskbar of the Windows, that you can find it here, or you can type here on the search box file explorer. As you can see here, it's showing you the file explorer. So you'll select the file explorer on the computer and select this PC. So after you select this PC, you will find drivers or new volume options or device storages on your computer. So here I have two partitions on my computer. The first one is the system, which is the operating system installed. The second one is a new volume D, which have some files inside on it. So you guys may want to create a new partition or to extend a new partition, or you want to delete. So we will see that later on. So in order to start that, let's minimize this one, and so after we minimize, so here we will type the disk management. Here in this section of the search box, you will type disk management. Disk management. So you type the disk management, you will find create and format hard disk partition, or else you can even get by right clicking over here and selecting here disk management. So both of them do the same activity. So here is the show we'll start in order to create, delete and extend your hard drive on your computer. So disk management, you select the disk management and it will open the disk management section on your computer. Of course, it's opening here. So on this disk management section, here we have 4 options, but basically it will display the C and D that we see earlier. As we seen earlier, here we have local disk C and new volume D options. So here I have 2 options, the C and the D options, and it also displays here C and the D option. These 2 disk partitions are for recovery and for health purpose on your computer, and it also displays the capacity of the 2 volumes. On the C, here I have 389 gigabyte, and on a D partition I have 540 GB storage, and the free space on both new volumes also available. And also here some options are available. You can refresh, you can delete, you can select this one, and you can you can select here this one and you can refresh. You can delete the partition specifically. You can see the properties for this specific partition. You can click the tick sign, and it will show you the capacity storage of that specific partition. So the point we are here is to create a new partition. So we have here C, which is the operating system section, and we have new volume D. So we will make a partition from new volume D of our computer's hard drive. So here I select, right click on it and select shrink volume from the options. So when you select the shrink volume, it will start querying some data. So it's making some processes. So wait until it will display you this information. So on this information, you will find total size before shrink, which is this amount, and also size of available shrink space, this amount. So you can give any size of information based on the allocated space that you have. So let's make it half for other new allocated device. So let's make this one 2, which is we will have this amount of megabyte storage for the new size that we are going to create. So we will select here the shrink. So when we select the shrink option on our computer, it will show us unallocated, which is 238 gigabyte storage. As I have showed you earlier, it had a 530, around 530 gigabyte, but now it changed into 293 gigabyte because we have here one unallocated storage. So to create a new partition, you will right click on it and select new simple volume. So after you select new simple volume, it will show you a new wizard, which is a simple volume can only be on a single disk, so you are allowed to create a new volume. So select next, then it will show you the simple volume size in megabyte that we already did earlier when we shrinking the size of this specific volume. So select next, then it will show you assign the following driver later. So you can select the driver later that you want to give while it will be displayed. You can select F, G, H, anything that you want. So I will leave it as it is and select next. Then it will show you the format that you want, which is the file system, NTFS and exFAT. If it is showing you exFAT, please select this NTFS, which is the new filing system, which is it will help you to retrieve your files fastly. And you can give a volume label, you can give it a name. If you can define a name for your new partition, but I'll leave it as it is and I will click next. Then it will give you finish section. So when you type finish, it will start formatting or creating the new partition. So it's making the new partition for your computer. So here it comes, new volume F, and it's showing us that it opened here the new partition, which is, as you can see here, earlier I have only this local disk C and new volume D, but now here I have new volume F. So you can create your own new partition using the disk management section by shrinking and creating new volume. What if you want to delete this new volume? The step will start by right clicking on it, and you can delete the volume, right? You can select delete this volume. So select delete volume, then it will show you a pop-up menu that you will lose every data that you have in this volume. So if you are ready to remove all those data, do you want to continue? Then you can select yes. Then after you select yes, then it will leave it as an allocated storage. So if you have this unallocated storage, then if you want to add this unallocated storage to local disk C or local disk D, what you will do is right click on those given storages, and you can extend. So right click on the given storage that you want to extend, so right click on it, then extend volume. So when you select the extend volume, it will show you, are you ready to extend the volume? Yes. I will click next. Then it will show you the selected amount, which is here we have 238 GB unallocated storage. So it will show you the total amount. So you can make the amount that you want to extend on that specific partition. So if you want all the amount that you have, you can select next. Then you can select to close this wizard and click finish. Then we select the click finish, and yes, of course, we get it back to the earlier position. So the new volume to get the unallocated storage or taken those storages inside the new volume D. Okay, here we got the new volume D taken all the extended data, which is the extended storage, is taken by new volume F, so it's taken all back by this new volume D. So it's all about today's video. I know you got something interesting related with disk partitioning, which is creating, deleting, and as well as extending. So if you got an interesting information, like and share for your friends. Please don't forget to subscribe. Check out.